All right, all right, all right. Good morning, everybody. Hi, it's nice to see you all here today. We're going to be playing some Star Wars: The Old Republic together, and we have some really nice people in chat today. We have many of our regulars, and we have quite a few new players stopping in here today to say hi. So first off, nice to have you all here. I have to show you guys my outfit before we do anything else. I was laughing so hard. I like this shirt. I got this shirt as a hand-me-down. I thought it was pretty cute. Fits pretty good. Okay. It looks like a cow, though. Yes, it looks kind of like cow splotches. No problem. Mr. Swtorista always comments on it, and no issue. He just likes to say, hey, that's your cow shirt. Okay. All right. Cow shirt, and then these pants, these like pajama pants, Mr. Swtorista got me as a gift because he knows I really like sushi. I didn't really think about what I was wearing on the bottom because you guys can't see the bottom. It's just my bottom. So I walk in. I'm getting ready for the morning. I walk by Mr. Swtorista and he just looks at me and says, cow sushi. I was like, what? Excuse me? What part of me? Cow sushi. So apparently that's what I'm wearing today, and this is now officially my new favorite outfit. Okay, we've had some lovely comments and questions in chat. So first off, we had I think they may have already headed off for the day to go to bed, but New Deal Chief said, I just want to say that this entire Smuggler live stream series is one of the 2 reasons why I started playing the Smuggler right now. That is so fun. And Travis is saying that they're enjoying seeing it from the female Smuggler perspective, as they already currently have a male Smuggler, so they probably aren't going to play it anytime soon. So I didn't even realize anything. I forget that, like, when you do something and other people can see it, it gives them inspiration. I know that's like a super basic concept, but I love it, and I always forget that I'm like somehow contributing just by playing and sharing what I'm up to and sharing what I'm enjoying. And I do that. I feel that way a lot about things that I watch and I look at. I'm often looking at not necessarily gaming related stuff, but I'm often looking at like arts and crafts and art and woodwork and DIY and making things out of recycled things, and I always love seeing what other people are up to. And even if their goal is not to like educate or anything like that, I'm like, wow, I could make something like that looks like that person's having fun. I want to do that too, like all the time. So I'm glad you guys enjoy like just watching the stream, even when we're not necessarily doing anything like productive and just enjoying the video game, you know. So Zeralia says, I've always wanted to get into SWTOR, but the game has been kind of rocky and I'm not sure if it would be a good idea to commit to it. Hey Zeralis, that is kind of an interesting sentiment. I think people feel about that way about any video game they're trying to join that's maybe a long-term game, so MMORPG or something similar. Like honestly, I felt like you could have said the same about World of Warcraft, depending on the given year that you're trying to assess it, you know? And definitely every other game, Final Fantasy, ESO, Guild Wars 2, New World, whatever else, all of those are definitely, I felt like, oh, that game is gonna shut down tomorrow, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean it's a very useful thought or a useful logical thought, because if you take a look at most of those games, including SWTOR, they've been around forever and they're probably not going to be shutting down anytime soon. So for example, Star Wars: The Old Republic is at 13 years, and more specifically, they've been investing a lot into the future of the game. So they've been investing a lot into the technology of the game, the graphics of the game, and also even the content of the game, even though it's kind of hard for us to see it as players sometimes, but like overall in total. Oh gosh, yeah, that's right, you can combine sushi and hamburger. Sort of. Yeah, you can. I've totally had that before. And there was a nice player over on YouTube as well who said, I just got the Twitch drop. High five. Nice. I'm glad you're able to earn it, John. John says, but I cannot equip it yet. It says I don't have the skill. I just started. When can I use it? Oh my gosh. I always forget. Always forget what level it is, and I'm so sorry. The reason JR probably can't tell you what level it is because I've mixed it up so many times at this point. Let's see, can I find it on the chart? Okay, so for free to play and preferred players, you can pick up the ability to use a mount or speeder at level 25. And for subscribers, you pick it up at level 10. If you are new, there's a good chance you're a free-to-play or preferred player, and you'll just wait till level 25. If you're past those points, let's say you're a subscriber and you're already level 10. I think you said you're level 15, so you might just not be quite high enough level yet in this specific case, which is the easy fix. But once you do reach that level, SWTOR speeder trainer. Let's see if I can find you a picture of what you're going to be looking for. So you're looking for a guy's that I'll find a better picture. I'm sorry, I don't have a super appropriate picture on hand. But you're going to be looking for guys that have a yellow diamond, half a triangle over their head, and they're going to have the word speeder trainer over their head as well. And you can go train that skill when you're the correct level depending on your account. You have a subscription, you're level 15. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Perfect. Awesome. No, I don't have the answer to every question, but the website has most of the answers, of which I wrote in the past and don't remember the answers. So yeah, it sounds like you are the correct level to go pick it up. The easiest way to go pick it up, if you're familiar with how to get there, the Republic or Imperial Fleet would be a great place to go and pick that up. Kind of one of the easier places to find it. But depending on what planet you are currently on, you may not have to actually leave. You're probably like on Coruscant or Dromancos. Maybe you're on, if you're still on your first planet, I can't remember if you can actually find one there, but in the main city of whatever planet you're on, there's also often those speeder trainers with the guys with the triangles over their head. And I believe even on the map there is a filter that you could turn on and off. I don't know if you have it on or off by default, but there's the trainers, so you can even find them on the map that way. Yeah, you're welcome. Have fun with your new mount, because dang, that one is so freaking cool, and that's awesome that it's your first one. Oops. I may have tried to use my new mount and instead caught a bunch of enemies. Oh man. I just want to show you guys my purple Rancor, and now we'll answer some of those lovely questions from you guys over on Twitch, because I love seeing you guys. There's so many new players here, and you guys ask such good questions. You really do. I'm trying to think of what a bad question would be, but you guys, bad questions are anything Patrick asks. Bad questions are things that are trying to get a rise out of me. I guess there's not that many. You guys don't tend to ask those, which is good. This is the new purple Rancor mount that you're gonna have, and honestly, this is super cool as your first one. If you were to get one equivalent, there's a blue version of this one, and it's like expensive. Like it's considered like a platinum mount in the cartel market or whatever, and it's like, it's super neat. It's like a cybernetic skeleton of a Rancor with a holographic picture around it. Like, I love it. Have fun. And if you don't want something so flashy on your character, once you reach that level 15, there's a whole bunch of other speeders that you can go get, and I'm gonna link you something else, Swtorista.com/mounts. I'm gonna go answer that phone call. I'll be right back. Well, that was awkward. My character's not dead. Hey, how'd that happen? Hello, everybody. So apparently, so we had gotten a credit card and it got stolen in the mail, unfortunately, which sucks. It happens. Oh, my glasses are missing. Hang on just a second. And it got stolen in the mail and they called me about it. And they called me about it, okay? And we had it all sorted out, and they were like, we were like, yeah, someone's been using our card that they clearly stole from the mail because we never got it, and they were using it to buy gas and stuff like that. And I thought it was all solved. The lady had like is calling me in fraud prevention like 2 months later, saying we're investigating the fraud, and I'm like, listen. Did I buy $2 worth of Dunkin' Donuts? I don't know. Was it when we went on vacation? If not, then nope. Wasn't me. Leave me alone. I got things to do. Yeah, it's super common. It kind of sucks. Like, I was researching it. Apparently, just people breaking into mailboxes and just stealing all the stuff in them, hoping that they can get checks or credit cards or money or whatever, is like super common. And there's nothing that like anybody can do about it. So sorry about the delay, because there were some lovely questions I wanted to answer for you guys. It was all fixed now. I'm just like, why are you calling me about it now? Go figure it out yourself. It's not my problem. Hello, says Keldroma. Oh wow, Killy Keldroma. Hello. How'd you get that name? Are you a fan of the older comics, or were you just researching SWTOR when you started playing? Hello, I'm so new to SWTOR. I'm level 40 Sith Marauder, and I'd like to say I'm pretty progress through the story. Yeah, you are at level 40. However, I still find myself struggling to keep up and understand certain parts of the game. I've been watching videos, but what should I prioritize? I am subscribed for a month to SWTOR. Hey, Keldroma, thanks so much for waiting, especially as I ran away and answered the phone. Big thank you to Spookums and Jamie, who are like, here you go. You can use this to buy Dunkin' Donuts instead of using a stolen credit card. Thank you. Oh, that's so sad. Girl Forever Wondering said I had a few seniors in my town have their graduation money go missing before it even got to them. Exactly, right? Oh, okay. Oh, Keldroma says my stepdad's name since playing on PS2 is Keldroma, and my uncle was Exar Kun. Oh my god! We got a legacy player here. They're passing down that Old Republic lore. That's kind of amazing. Well, I'm glad you've inherited some of that that passage of the lore names. That's kind of awesome. So what should you prioritize? You're on the right track of just playing the story, I think is the biggest thing to know, is that like there's nothing you have to do in the game. The most common path of progressing forward is doing the story. And to do the story, if you've already gotten to level 40, you've pretty much understood everything there is to do with it. Is go follow the cool quests, make decisions as your character, and maybe dress them up cool if you want them to look cool in the cutscenes. Yeah. I like to tell people that this game has been around for 13 years, much like other MMORPG games, other online games. It's been around for a long time, and they just keep adding and layering new content onto it because some people have been playing for many years or the entire time. As a new player coming in, don't look at it as you need to learn everything at once. Look at it as you have all this stuff to look forward to checking out in the future, and you don't have to check it out right now or understand it all right now. So in general, thank you, Phantom. Boop at the button. Winter, thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are so nice. Thanks for supporting the project. I would say if you find a topic that you're interested in, you can totally like research it if you want, but never feel like you have to. If you feel like it's getting in the way of what you actually want to go do, whatever that may be, don't feel like you have to. Second, if you join a guild, it's a really good way to be able to ask questions about whatever topic it is you are interested in at the time. So for example, let's say you you want to check out crafting. You love the idea of being able to craft, and you're like, okay, out of all the 16 million different systems out there, I'd like to check out crafting. Being in a guild, especially one that's kind of community focused and has other people online or has a Discord you can ask questions to, is always a really nice way to feel a little less overwhelmed. And third, we're here every morning, 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific on the weekdays. So if you have any of those questions while we're online, you're welcome to come say hi too. If I can't answer, someone else probably can. Cubester says, in relation to your mail getting stolen, isn't it a federal offense that you can be prosecuted for? Yes. However, these people, they come in the middle of the night. There's obviously not cameras patrolling the mailboxes. They come in the middle of the night. They just pry them open with a crowbar, steal everything, use the credit cards to buy gas or something else that's not super like traceable, and then they go to a different state or something. You know, it's like, it's a huge issue, and it's a really ongoing issue, especially with mailboxes that are cluster mailboxes. There are more secure ones available, but they're a lot more expensive because they have to be super tamper proof, but also be accessible by the mail carrier and the people who live there. It's the mail carriers here that are stealing stuff. Oh, that's a whole different issue. My mail carrier is pretty nice. My mail carrier sat with me for 5 minutes talking about bumblebees and looked at my bees, which I thought was freaking great. That was awesome. I don't think it's him. If it is, he's a bee loving thief. No, we've literally had them pried open for us specifically. But yeah, the other problem is that sometimes people steal I don't know what the exact term would be, the master key, the mail carrier's key, and then they can literally just, you know, open the mailboxes. They don't even have to pry them open. Not that that's necessarily a difficult thing to do. But yeah, mail theft has not been a major topic for a long time now, unfortunately, even though it's such a common issue. Oh, I don't want to start the story. I want to talk to Gus. But yeah, unfortunately, it's just like, you're just kind of screwed. You just kind of have to report your stuff missing. Never send money, cash in the mail. Don't do it. Batosai. Hey, Batosai. Batosai had a lovely question too. Good morning. I have just been requested to become a power tech tank for my guild. Any tips or tricks I should know? Any good YouTube guides you recommend that are up to date? Thank you in advance. Hey, Batosai. Oh gosh, they requested you become a power tech tank? Did you get any choice in the matter, Batosai? No? you guys stuck with it? But Tosai, I've linked you something called the basic class guides for every class. If you want to go in there and choose the power tech tank, you'll get the very basics on that page, and then there's going to be a green box, I believe is the color, called community guides, and that'll point you in the direction. There's going to be some YouTube videos and some text guides, kind of just whatever I knew is out there. Now, yeah, hopefully good luck become a power tech tank. That'll be the mirror class of what I play, so I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy the equivalent of the Vanguard tank. Girl Forever Wandering said earlier, for the very first time chatting in this chat, was replying to Keldroma, who was saying, I was feeling a little overwhelmed by the game. There's so much out there. And Girl Forever Wandering said, I've been playing for 8 years and still struggle with some of the mechanics. Absolutely. Saban asked earlier, looking for good guides into the story mode operations. Any suggestions? I ran Dread Fortress yesterday for the first time ever. Nice job on your first operation. So I don't have any specific guides that I like champion for story modes that I really love, and I'm like, yeah. But if you check out Swtorista.com/2024, I know it's a weird URL, Swtorista.com/2024, you'll be able to find a bunch of guides about ops, and maybe you can figure out which guide author that you like, and can kind of look at their other guides as well. Woohoo! I think. Let's see. How am I doing for questions? Did I get it? Greetings from Spain. Hey there, Barbudo. Oh, hey, Barbudo. Hi from California, from the United States. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you guys were able to figure out your speeder issues. Kershak asks, I get random flicks that move my camera in random ways. Anyone experienced that before or know a fix? Oh, so it goes like this, yeah? And you're like, what the? I think that's sometimes called mouse acceleration issues. I think that's sometimes called the camera glitch. Honestly, I've never seen a fix for it, and I don't know why it happens or anything like that. Just know that it's been happening since the launch of the game. And like most people have experienced it at one time or the other. Help! says JMad4. Help! I want to take at least one character through the entire storyline, but I can't decide which one. Sniper, agent, gunslinger, agent, mercenary, bounty hunter, gunslinger, bounty hunter, sniper, bounty hunter, stage, consular, blah! Well, I'm starting to get a sense that you like tech classes, so I would pick one of those. If I were to pick one tech class that made the most sense in the story, I would pick between the bounty hunter, the imperial agent, the smuggler, and the trooper. Of those four, I think I would play the imperial agent. I feel like the imperial agent makes the most sense to be a center of a larger conspiracy theory story. Oh, Teacup's so smart. Teacup says I don't send important mail in the mail anymore. And in the good old days, I go to the establishment and take care of the card or paper myself. I don't... Is that an option? If you order a credit card, can you physically go and get it? I would have preferred that. I ended up sending the second copy to my family because they have like an individual mailbox instead of a cluster mailbox. Oh, interesting. Isaac over on YouTube says you actually can't get a credit card in the mail where they live. You have to physically go and get it. I mean, that would make the most sense, right? But yes, apparently the card was activated before I used it because I activated it on my phone because I needed to use it on my phone because it wouldn't get there in time. Oh, such a mess, right? Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, have fun. John the Baker, I'm so glad we were able to probably figure out your mount problem there. We lost tank, says Batosai, who was requested to be a power tech tank. We lost a tank and asked if I would be comfortable tanking since I have a high M+ tanking experience in WoW. Oh, Batosai. Okay, so you have... Batosai, you're going to be in good hands of yourself. Your own hands. Hold yourself. It's going to be different than tanking in Mythic Plus. SWTOR works quite a bit differently than WoW for tanking, but because you'll have the general idea of it's my responsibility to learn things, which is a tank in any game, you are honestly good to go. Good luck. I wish you very much well. Patrick says, I know how to solve mail theft, but it's likely against terms of service. You're not allowed to booby-trap your mailbox, Patrick, because you don't want to hurt the mail carrier. Did you booby trap it? Hi, new supporter, says Kaiju. Hey, Kaiju, returning player. I joined the Patreon, but I've not been able to find a link to join the Discord. Where do we join the Discord? Oh, perfect. Someone just linked you something in chat. Just scroll a tiny bit up. I need you to send me a message on @Swtorista if you can't figure out how to do it manually. It's all built into Patreon. It's not like a link. You add like your Discord account to Patreon, and then it gives you the option to do so. Do you know a video that just shows off the gunslinger animations? I sure don't. I always wanted to make one of those, and I just never did. Oh wow, so Sabin says in my country, same thing for the credit card. You have to go through only a courier, so like a direct delivery, or go in the bank and collect. You would think. All right. I'm so glad. If I missed your question or if I missed your comment or your follow-up, feel free to repost it in chat. I can only see about 10 messages at a time, so it just means I missed it. Nothing more, nothing less, and I'd love to answer it because today is super chill day. We're just doing very casual content. What is all these noisy sounds over here? And I'm just going to be checking out the Smuggler story. It's time to talk to Gus.
The cloaker's inside, just past those guards. They've got the key code to get in. But these guys aren't too bright. I mean, they're used to Shy Tenna's barks. They jump. We should be able to put one over on them, no problem. I'll follow your lead.
We got this, Gus. Let's kick their butts. Oh, we're going to try and trick them? Pull it over. Clear out. Property of the White Law. No one in or out without a yes. What about the plague?
Didn't anyone warn you guys about Hothian ice fever?
No! I'm not sick! I am too young to die! Ah!
That's so stupid.
Oh no! Everyone back up! If this is the ice plague, every drop of infected spittle contains enough virus to kill 12 men!
Oh, thank you, Gus.
What are
you talking about? They're full of it. You've got 10 seconds to scram before I shoot. So stupid. 10 seconds? You need the cure.
I've got the antidote, but it'll cost you.
Oh no!
You'd better take it. There's only 3 doses left on Hoth because the Empire's blockading supplies, trying to wipe us out.
Why haven't we heard anything about this? I'm not risking it. How much for a dose? This is all I've got. That'll do.
Hand over the credits, open the door, and my associate will give you the cure.
Thank you. Now step aside and turn around. The shot is administered to the posterior muscle group.
Butt shot. Oh no. Oh. Oh my God, Gus.
Ice fever free. We weren't lying.
I didn't realize we were killing them. My bad. I thought we were just robbing them blind.
Now, go in. The cloaker is in one of those cells.
What have I done? That is really not what I thought was happening. Do you know that companions mimic your movements when they follow you? What do you mean? Like they run around like a ding-dong with me? How so? They don't... he ain't jumping with me. I don't think he's doing any mimicking other than the basic act of walking. He doesn't know how to run backwards. And it's fine. Corso never got taught certain things. It's okay. We're gonna do some sweet, sweet sneaking. I used to dislike Gus, but over the years I've really come to appreciate him as an unexpected comic relief. I didn't have the most experience with him, so when I was playing Smuggler the first time, I didn't really think much about him. I was just like, okay, bye. And then I never like took him with me again or thought about him again. But when I met him later in the story, in the expansions, you get a chance to talk to Gus, and that's when I was like, how have I been sleeping on Gus this entire time? He's such a goofy little fish boy. Speaking of comic relief, who is the funniest companion, Gus? Okay, but serious question. Who do you guys think is the silliest, funniest companion? Who is the comic relief? I mean, it's apart from Gus. Who else comes to mind for that one? Who makes me laugh? I like M14X. It's a different type of humor. It's not directly meant to be a joke. It's absurdity humor, maybe? I really like his that was one I did not sleep on and thought was super funny straight from the get-go. What is this little... Oh, I thought this box was clickable and I was like... We've got Blizz. Oh yeah, Blizz tries to rob you the first time you meet him, doesn't he? Galt, yeah, Galt's a wisecracking criminal there for sure, absolutely. Galt's a good one. Sleep, sleep, night night.
Sleep, sleep, my little one. Sleep like the setting sun. Rest your eyes and rest your cries, and I will see you when you rise.
Trick! Oh, Trick! Starship's gone, Mama. Oh, God.
Oh, I thought she was murdering him.
Hush, love. The starships are fine. Get some sleep.
Who's this little guy with no eyeball?
Well, if someone had to find out, I'm glad it was you. You've tracked down our secret weapon.
What secret weapon?
Meet the White Maw's technological marvel. A poor brain-damaged child with a connection to the Force. When he's scared, he uses it to hide himself. It's his own bad luck the effect is powerful enough to extend over an entire fleet.
Whoa!
So, I've been shot by pirates, mauled by wampas, frozen vital body parts, and there is no cloaking device?
Is a baby.
What there is a living child who suffers every minute he's with the White Maw. He can't use the Force consciously. It only works if he's terrified, so they torture him to keep him in a constant state of fear.
That's messed up.
Please, you have a good heart. I see you don't take slaves. Help us escape
I'm not
here.
taking a slave. There's a safe haven for you.
The Republic will take you in. The boy, too.
You really believe that a Republic general will look past Trick's powers?
Yeah, probably not. Oh, Gus! Oh,
Doesn't take brains to fight a bully like you.
Kaptula do bota dwana winki slimo. Boya tuka changa.
Now you're dead. I'll make sure it sticks. Oh, this little baby boy to go. You need to go to the Jedi. The Jedi won't let him be taken by the Republic generals, right? But she's absolutely 100% right. I can't just hand them over to the Republic. They're a bunch of freaks as well sometimes. First message here. Hi, there's actually a fix for the mouse camera glitch, and it's a bit tedious. The mouse... Oh, thank you so much, Galwin. And for your first message, you took some time to explain a really, really kind of complicated topic. Thank you. First message here. There's a fix for the mouse camera glitch. It's a bit tedious. The mouse pulling rate needs to be set to 125 hertz. Basically, you have to tweak your mouse options. It works. That's how I fixed my game. Okay, so let's. Is that something I wonder I can do in Synapse? Hang on. So I'm writing this down for later, so I can take a sneaky peeky into it. Okay, so if I have my mouse, customize performance. So here's the polling rate. Mine is set to 125. This is a fairly new mouse in the history of my gaming. Have we ever seen me having that mouse camera issue anytime in the last little while? I can't remember the last time it happened. I just know it happened like a billion times in the past of my life. Is there any more to it? If so, can confirm this works, says Doomy. Like, I can't remember it happening recently, so that might have actually like done the trick, you know? So I have a Razer mouse, and the Razer mouse has this built-in software called Razer Synapse, but your own mouse may not have it quite as directly. But if you Google polling rate, set mouse polling rate, you might be able to figure it out. Interesting that does the trick. Thank you. Thanks so much. That's so sweet of you. Who was asking about that earlier so we can yell at them? Yeah, unfortunately I don't. It was quite a ways up. But yeah, hopefully you heard me say it, and then that can get you in the right direction. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, and thank you, Doomy, for also confirming that. He looks like a blob. Okay, he totally does look like a blob. I'm trying to figure out if he's like a unique model or if he's a different type of alien that they just used for this character, because they weren't quite sure what type of character to use, you know? I'm very interested. Like, is he a type of alien? He's Trick. You know what? I wonder if I can find that out oops. SWTOR dot... Oh my gosh. Jedipedia. And if I look up Trick, if I look at the NPC Trick, maybe? He's not unique. There are blobs that look like him on Shaddaa. Okay, cool. I wonder, what is he? Let's see. So we might be able to figure out what he is, what species he is. His name is Trick. Here's Mr. Blob. Oh, is my quest called Trick or Treat? Oh, it sure is. That's fun. Kittenak. He's a Kittenak. Interesting. Kittenak. Little Kittenak baby. Oh my gosh. Look at that blob. Oh my goodness. Look at him go. Look at his little shorts. Does this child have shorts? No, it's just child has full uniform. Anyways. One of the Nar Shaddaa pup heroics has that species as the end boss. Oh, nice. So yeah, they're definitely around. He's not unique or anything like that.
Lay off! Stop shooting!
Who that?
If Shy-Tenna's not cracking the whip, we've got no call to fight you. The White Maw cut us loose.
Nice.
And it looks like the lady isn't so keen on keeping up the attack.
Maybe his mom loves him. I assumed he's like an orphan or something.
So where to next, boss?
Where? Is he talking to me?
You're in charge.
Show me you can run this crew. I'll set up buyers all over the galaxy. For a small percentage.
But I don't know if I...
Want to, or...
Tabana mine ships on Bespin. We'll hit them like we planned. Ready the fleet. Blasters at the go. Say, that was easy.
Are you
You
still
heard the
gonna use
lady.
the baby?
Get marching!
Or are you just its new mom now?
Conventional shields only. As long as I'm in charge, Trick is off limits.
Ah, lovely.
What are you waiting for? An invitation?
Come on, boys. Let's show the captain what we can do.
Yay. Take care of the baby. Oh, interesting. Apparently there's a tie between Galt and Forex. Oh, that's cool. I don't remember that. I've done all the Forex stories, but it was a while ago. I just remember really liking them in general. And then I drove the senator through a window or something like that. I don't know.
Captain, Lieutenant Colas here. We, met earlier.
Hi.
That business with the ship-to-ship sensors. I spoke to Senator Dodonna and verified your assignment, but there's a few things to clear up before you leave.
Send the senator a bill for any damages.
It's all right. That's all been settled. I'm taking over Major Pannon's duties, and I want to clear up his records. Just drop by his office before you head off planet, all right?
Sure can, sir. Yes, sir, Bob, sir. I did not instead recruit the White Maw to become my own pirates. Wait a sec. Are these guys my guys now? The guys up here, shouldn't they be working for me? They shouldn't be hostile to me, right? They're now my pirate crew. Aw, it's a bunch of baloney. Oh, there's so many dynamic encounters going on right now. That's cool. The Forex is a global currency and precious metals trading market. Thank you so much, Winter. That's absolutely information that was relevant to Forex, the companion. Yeah, oh, of course, it wants to talk to me. We'll have to go walk around the ship and see who wants to chit chat. Listen, hey Nicholas, welcome back. Yeah, Forex is great, but if you guys ever need a reason to do the Trooper story, I know it's not necessarily rated the highest or the most exciting, but if you guys ever wanted to try it, being able to speak to Forex alone is honestly pretty worth it. I mean, you can also probably watch them on YouTube as well. You never know when these things will be relevant. Forex, trading on Forex, boom.
Thank you for coming. So, according to Major Pannon's files, you are attempting to acquire the White Maw's cloaking technology. You have anything to report?
By the time I got to it, there was nothing left to bring back.
I'll certainly mention that to the Senator.
I will lie.
I see Major Pannon had already suggested a dedicated military unit as a better choice than freelancers. So, if you have no other business here, have a speedy journey. Hoth is no place for civilians.
Rude. He was like, come see me in my office and GTFO my planet. Okay, jeez. Go to your ship's airlock on Hoth. Okay, so it's very specific. It says don't go straight to your ship. Shit Show Joe. Shit Show Joe, I'd like to let you know I have a swear jar. And you just made me put $2 in there, so thank you so much. But Shoujo says, I love Star Wars, and wow, I like Battlefront 2, but should I play through this game? Okay, so if you like World of Warcraft, SWTOR is quite similar to it, to be honest. And the story is cooler because we have these interactive cutscenes, as you actually just saw. That wasn't the best example, but you saw me choosing an option to lie and stuff like that. And if you liked Battlefront, I apologize, I haven't played Battlefront. I have seen Mr. Swtorista playing it before. This is not an action game like that at all, but I like Star Wars. If you like Star Wars and you like World of Warcraft, there's a very good chance you're gonna like, possibly even love this game. But yeah, if you're new to the game, the easiest way to get it is to go to Steam or go to SWTOR.com and just download it. And the game's free to play, so you don't even cost you anything to check it out and see if it's something that you might like. Just time to download it.
Captain, funny running into you here. You're making a habit of saving my life. I mean, thank you for freeing me from this place and that sadistic jerk, and, what do you say we make this a permanent arrangement?
Grab a bunk and come along. Should be good for some laughs.
No, just listen. I know Rogan. I could help you with... Did you say yes?
I want everything you know about Rogan. I need every advantage I can get.
Absolutely. I mean, we weren't exactly blood brothers, but I've got some idea of how he operates, where he keeps his stashes. Anything I know, it's yours. Still, I know we'll be a great team. Hey, what do you guys eat on your ship? Because I have a lot of allergies. Let's just go.
He's allergic to sushi. Yay! We officially have Langus Gus Tuno. Well, whoever named his last name Tuno, there's a bit of cruelty there. There's very much a bit of Mon Calamari there. Send him away, please. No Vector. I like Gus. I want him. Oh, there was someone pointing out some stuff about the sales we could take a look at. Wext but Fancier says, for the first time saying hi, I didn't know SWTOR is still active. Hey Wext, yeah, we just got an update not too long ago, and with the voice actor strike just coming to a close, what was it, yesterday or the day before? New story should be coming up eventually too, which is super cool. If you want to see the very newest stuff that just got added, feel free to click the link in chat. Or if you have any questions about the game, feel free to ask. So a couple of you were saying actually, new sale on the cartel market, I think. On sale, sort by sale. Why is this emote exactly 69% off? That's silly. Oh, you guys are right. There is, oh wow. There is a bunch of Bagley Bounty Hunter related things that are on sale. Some of them between 90 and 70% off. This one is actually quite a good deal overall here. So this is a really nice newer set and it's 70% off. This is a well-liked set based on, what's it called? Little Teeth Man from Boba Fett. Cad Bane's outfit, and that one's 70% off. Still a bit expensive at $570, but that's a fairly big discount as far as the cartel market goes. And some of these really liked sets are all 50% off too. Nice! Nice! Oh, I love this set. This is one of my favorite sets in the game. Oh look, the Droid Companion's 50% off. Nice, and these are 40% off. Yeah, we'll have to track those down. If you're looking for a super good deal, I don't have any specific ones, but you could always check out the Knaves Blaster Rifle at only 80 cartel coins. And I really like this toy. I don't use it very often these days, but I feel like I used it a lot when I first started playing. It's literally just a toy, so it's purely just a cosmetic item, doesn't do anything specifically. Hollow Call. I feel like I used it a lot for maybe for role play. Let's see. Hollow Call? Or do I have to use the item? Yeah, I have to use the item. And you just take it out and you can, you know. And it does the whole little thing like that. That one's at a decent discount too right now. I like that one a lot. Do check the GTN for that one as well too. SWTOR funds are donated to a fund that provides dental care for refugees from the destruction of Alderaan. I don't even have a witty retort to that. It's just funny. Thank you, Winter. Gus Tuno's species is called Mon Calamari. What did you expect? I know, right? Really, really fair enough, fair enough. He's allergic to cow, sushi, and deep fried calamari. For those of you who are just coming in, I have to show you the outfit. I know some of you already seen it, but I just happened to wear these together. It wasn't on purpose or anything like that. When I walked into the room, take a look at these. Take a look at these. Look at my jimmies. Look at my pants. And when I walked in the room, getting ready for... Fuck. Oh gosh, darn it. Oh goodness gracious. Poor Mr. Swtorista is trying to sleep. Well, when he saw what I was wearing, he said, sushi, cow sushi. Sushi cow. Just n'est pas mon calamari, c'est ton calamari. Oh my god, he's not my calamari, he's your calamari. Excuse me. Cow sushi. Oh man. Yeah. Oh no! That was me. That was me. Sorry. No. That was... I see him outside. Just a second. And he was walking around outside trying to figure out what the heck happened or what fell, and he said, I was just about to fall asleep, but I was worried about the tortoise because I heard something and I didn't know what it was. I was like, oh, it's fine. Wait, langostino is a type of lobster? So wait a sec, tuna might not even be in reference to tuna. It could be in reference to lobster? That's even
You'll be
worse.
pleased to know I remain the most advanced steward droid in the galaxy. If that ever changes, I shall recommend a repair.
Superconk says, what is your least enjoyed planet in the game? Both asking chat and to me. What is my least favorite planet in the game? Good question. I don't like the color of Quesh, though I like the big tree it has. And I, like many other people, struggle with the layout of Corellia. I like Corellia, but I don't like getting around Corellia. It drives me a little boggers. I do not stop thinking of the gambler. The one who abandoned me to Drogon. It was my own fault. I chose to go with him. It was my own fault. Oh, you chose
Why's that?
My owner again was an Imperial slaver. He used me for hard labor all day, then the pits at night. The gambler promised to treat me with honor, only the best fights. I convinced my owner it was too dangerous to keep.
How did you end up with Druga?
After my first fight, he forgot me. I sat in his hole for months, then he dumped me with Druga to cover a gambling debt. Better to stay an Imperial slave. Aw, sorry, Wookie boy. Sorry, Wookie boy. I enjoyed killing in the arena, except the filthy lizard men. They deserve no mercy. Whoa! Trandoshans are a blight on Kashyyyk. They're vicious, tireless. They hunt us like animals to wear our skins.
I've met some Trandoshans. You could make a nice pair of gloves from one.
Ah. SWTOR. I would not stoop to their level. They must learn that we are not prey. Fair enough, buddy. I taught the lizardmen to fear us every time I killed one in the arena. Now they know Wookiees are better than them.
Definitely. No question about it.
Thank you, Captain. You saved more than me when you took me from Druga. Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. You're my favorite. Look, seriously. If I could have a Wookiee romance, I absolutely would with SWTOR. He's a cool dude. He's a good dude. Imagine getting to voice act a Wookiee. Would it be something like this? Something like that, right? Just all day, every day. And that's it, that's all. See, I was pretty close. Oh, wow. What's showing up on this terminal here? Oh my god, I'm 47. Ilum's already showing up on my ship. That's so confusing, though. If I didn't know what that was, I would think it was my next story. Let's go say hi to the other people on my ship, though. Swtorista should make an April Fool's stream where she only makes Wookiee sounds. I'm pretty sure I'd lose my voice after the first, 3 minutes of the stream. Do you work as a professional Wookiee translator? I sure do. Pro bono, though.
You ever think about getting away from all this, Captain? The war, the Hutts, all of it? Hord's at peace now. It'd be a simpler life.
What?
I'd miss you.
Well now, Captain. That's enough to keep me here a long, long time.
I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of my romance here with Corso, especially when I've got a Wookiee that I could potentially be romancing instead, who's a cool dude. Jakaro's pretty funny. Oh yeah, we were talking about comic relief for sure. I don't know if Jakaro quite counts as a companion, but good stuff. Oh hey, the crazy lady.
You are not what I expected, Captain. I've seen you in battle. I know you can fight. But I've been killing Jedi and Republic troopers since my childhood, and you are nothing like them.
You mean a coward with no discipline and no greater loyalty than myself?
My father would have thought so. He would have seen no honor in fighting a woman who uses words and tricks to turn a battle. But I have seen your victories. I believe you are a worthy foe.
Was I just complimented or insulted?
A little bit of column A.
It was meant as praise.
A little bit of column B.
A warrior can only challenge yourself against enemies of honor and courage. There is no honor in attacking those beneath you. A worthy foe is a gift. In defeating them, we hone ourselves to the best we can be and bring honor to the name Mandalorian. Or so I was taught.
Ah. Cool. I like her. She's neat. We need to get her some better armor, though. She's looking a little scruffy. A little scruffy there. I need to check something really fast. Sound. Oh, music volume was at 1%. I could hear it. I could hear it very, very faintly in the background. How do I get out of your house? Where's the door? Oh, there it is. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine here. Hey there! Yes, Leo, aka WestJet. Nice to see you live again. I want to thank you again for helping me yesterday. That was so kind. No, thank you so much. And thanks for your patience. That was actually really fun. And it's a good reminder for me to check the summon group instead of trying to do the ship trick next time that happens. Yeah, were you able to get any further in your Echoes of Oblivion? Were you able to get to that final fight yet? I know there's a bit of other stuff in between too that you had to do first.
So what's the report, Captain? I have to say I was expecting better results from you. What happened to the White Maw's cloaking technology?
Soon you'll be hearing about my pirate fleet being the one no sensor can detect.
Your arrogance amazes me, Captain. It's one thing to steal from the Republic, it's another to admit it to my face.
It doesn't exist, I'm
This
just
arrangement
lying.
seems to be serving you far better than it served me.
Ha!
Incoming call, Captain. That Darmus is on the other line.
Sucks to suck.
The Republic thanks you for your service.
Yeah? Alrighty. That's funny. She did not like that. Did they ever explain how a Kavi Spar looks like a Dathomirian Zabrak? That whole topic is really complicated because, in the end, like, Dathomir hasn't even technically been discovered yet in one part of the lore. It's just kind of a little weird all around. Unfortunately, a little awkward bit of timeline problems. So in the end, it's her parents at some point were Dathomirian and/or carried a Dathomirian gene somewhere up the line. I think that's all there really is to it, unless you guys know anything else or have any other ideas. Poor Risha, she's been temporarily teleported to a different location, and so she's like typing in the air.
I envy you, Captain. You'll always be free to do as you please. That all changes for me, once I'm a queen. I thought the whole point of ruling a planet was to do whatever you feel like. My ancestors tried that. Didn't work out. I've studied records about the Drayan dynasty. They started from humble beginnings, distinguished themselves as war heroes, officially anyway. In reality, they backstabbed their way to power just like every other ruler. Some were better at it than others. Why didn't Nock make his own play for the throne? He was king of the backstab. He knew recovering the crown was essential to establishing legitimate rule. It's not enough to conquer a world. You have to hold it, too.
Hold it.
Father had his failings, but he inspired loyalty. Whenever he defeated a rival gangster, he always freed the enemy slaves. He gave them a choice. Join him or take their chances elsewhere. No recriminations for anyone who left. The rest became family. Interesting way to recruit new talent. How many slaves actually signed on? Those people had a lot of anger issues. Most were excited to have a job that let them express it. There was this one little Twi'lek girl who joined us. Best thief I ever met. Got into all sorts of trouble together. We were like sisters, but when Father's organization collapsed, we got separated. I never found out what happened to her. Never too late to find her. If she's as good a thief as you say, she might come in handy. That was a long time ago. Sometimes it's better to leave the past alone.
That's so cute.
You're really bringing out my chatty side today. That usually means I need to get some exercise. Let's find something more exciting to do than stand around.
Whoa, wait a second. Ma'am, I would love to find something more exciting to do with you and get some exercise in our ship that doesn't have any exercise equipment. What if we just what if we just oh, that's so sad. But yeah, that's so cute. I wish we do we get to talk? Oh, we can talk to her again. Do we get to talk to her about Vet? I don't know later if we do or not, or if that's kind of just a very side
I'm reviewing
reference.
the holovids of Debrillion. Beautiful planet. Amazing oceans and forests. One of these days I'll have to see it in person.
Preferably you'll see it from the royal palace, while standing on the king's corpse.
Not like he doesn't have it coming. Father warned me to stay away from that planet before he went into hibernation. The spaceport has genetic scanners keyed to the Drain bloodline. The king's doing everything in his power to keep me away. I'm not taking over without inside help. Until then, I have the holovids.
Yeah, good luck with that. It's a lot of work to take over a planet, you know? Not an easy thing to do. I don't know. Do we like get to hear any more about that? I guess telling me would be spoilers. I'm sorry. Thank you for not telling me, I guess. She's voiced by Timmy Turner. She is. You're right. Oh, look at this. Sorry, I'm just trying to, I'm looking at, is there a question about, Scorekeeper? Or was that a joke? I couldn't quite figure that one out. If someone asked about, getting your buddy, transition over, let me know. Okay, so, Yes Leo followed up. We were helping Yes Leo yesterday, and they were working on the Echoes of Oblivion quest. And Yes Leo said, yes, I did finish it yesterday. It was super fun. The boss fight at the end was a bit overwhelming because of the effects, but I passed it. Oh my god! High five! I'm so proud of you, and you did it by yourself this time, eh? I'm glad you're able to get past that kind of pain point. Were you in that final fight? Who is your companion? I think someone said that it was a certain Jedi master who helps you, and she's like not your normal companion. You can't have like Lana Beniko with you. Wow. Okay, let's see. Let's go talk to Risha a little more. Hear me out. Exactly.
If I'm going to take over Debrillion, I can't keep looking for allies in the same old places. The scum of the galaxy isn't as useful when you're stealing a throne. I need a better class of accomplices.
You can't steal anything big without some corrupt officials on your payroll.
There are some interesting rumors out of Debrillion. Turns out the aristocracy is unhappy with the king. Some nobles are secretly rebelling.
Taxes are the leading cause of rebellions. I bet that's the problem.
You have such a wonderfully simple view of politics. It terrifies me how often you're right. Debrillion is turning into another Alderaan. A new queen could prevent that, assuming she had the aristocracy's support. But that means taking this game to a new level. You up for that?
You're the one steering the ship. I'm just along for the ride.
I knew Risha was
That's not exactly true. But thanks for the vote of confidence. That was confidence, right? I've put out feelers to some key Debrillion nobles. When one of them bites, be ready to pounce. In the meantime, we have plenty of other business to keep us occupied.
We sure do. Like exercising. Oh my gosh, that was such a good line too. It was clearly not written. That's gotta be a follow-up to some smooching time if you're on a male character, right? It's absolutely had to be. Rockalatte says, I always wonder if she said something when you get Vet in the expansions. I mean, I doubt it, but wouldn't that be cool? You wouldn't have her with you anytime you're actually talking to Vet, I think.
I did not expect our travels to linger so long, Captain. I kept thinking I would leave at the next port, but I appreciate the trust you have shown me. And more often than not, I admire your decisions. You can be far more ruthless than your reputation suggests.
Guess where I picked that up?
I did not expect us to find so much common ground.
Aww. Female bounty hunter is voiced by Timmy Turner's sister. Oh my gosh. Fairly Odd Parents has infiltrated Star Wars The Old Republic. Help. What if that's right? Yeah. I do like that they added more female and male romances later on, but it does make me like retroactively sad. That's okay, we got fan fiction for that, right?
Are there things you regret, Captain? It is not an emotion I was raised to feel. We act, and we face the consequences with courage. But it is far easier to discipline my body than my mind.
Do you want to talk about it?
I should have been with my clan when the Empire came for them. I'd left to join another clan, to follow a lover. At the moment, they were betrayed. I knew nothing.
I never imagined you as a lover.
Am I not a woman grown? Do you think Mandalorians have no gift for the gentler arts? His name was Zodic Lone. When we learned the Empire had betrayed my clan, I told Zodic to rally his people to defend them.
That was Frank.
Cowards buried their ears. They would not come to the aid of a fellow clan. I left that day.
Can we do arts and crafts?
That's a tough break. I'm sorry.
A Mandalorian does not ask for tears shed over his corpse.
Am I not
Only that
a
his
woman
death
grown?
be visited tenfold on those who killed him.
Am I not an adult who made babies and love? I can't remember if we hear more about her, I think we do hear more about it. She tells you more about her former clan and stuff like that. And I think there's actually a quest related to it. Wow, that was a lot of companion talking. Oh my gosh, we have to go talk to Gus. Gus Tudo has a quest called Welcome Gus Tudo. Where does he live? Oh, Gus, why are you hanging out in front of the cage that used to have the Shinju beast in it? What are you doing over here, buddy? Is it because it's near the banks and you're gonna rob me when I'm not looking?
Have I said thank you yet? If not, just remind me, and I will, twice a day, like atmospheric suppositories.
Well,
most women aren't so forgive and forget. I probably shouldn't keep reminding you not to trust me.
I'm counting on you to be so helpful that I forget all about it.
That's a good one. For a second there, I thought you were serious. By the way, can you tell that Corso guy to maybe see a doctor about his snoring? How does anyone sleep on this ship? Just, tell me if you need anything, Captain. I'll be on the comlink, trying to order some decent food.
Wait a second. I'll be on the comlink trying to order some decent food. There's not, like, intergalactic pizza delivery, is there? Gus flirt when? Oh my gosh. I would flirt with Gus just to see him squirm and say, haha, you are so funny. You almost got me going there. Have you ever thought of playing Final Fantasy XIV? Hey, Rad, I actually played for about a year. I wasn't playing it on stream. I was just playing it with friends. In the end, it was pretty cool. It has some cool systems and stuff like that, and fun to see all the millions of characters running around that I have never seen before because it's a different game. But other than that, for whatever reason, it just never really clicked. When we finished the end of the first 2 expansion stories that are free, I was like, I think I've seen everything I want to see here. I might go back to it someday though, because there was some aspects of it that I thought were really, really, really cool. Like the raids look really cool. I never really got to try those properly. And the crafting seemed super cool. The housing system was super cool. The parts that I got to see so far, absolutely. According to Josh Strife Hayes, yeah, that's somebody I actually trust. I like that. SWTOR is the 7th most popular MMO. I mean, it sounds about right. It's not anywhere near the top. It's somewhere in the top 10, but somewhere near the bottom for sure. Absolutely. I know there are some other lists like MMORPG population, but their data isn't really great. Their data is kind of garbage and always has been. It's kind of funny. It used to be someone's just little pet project and they were very clear about the data, and now it's like they probably sold the site or something. I don't know.
What was it like? Nocdrayan. I'd been asking Risha, but she gets all weird and prickly about it. She actually walked out when I said that it'd make a better story if you turned out to be Nocdrayan's long-lost daughter or something.
Ow,
Even Rogan was impressed when he heard you dug up the old man's treasures.
That's so sad.
What did Rogan say about me?
Well, it started with the blasters, but mostly he got mad after you dodged his assassins. It was a pride thing. Then when you hooked up with the lady senator, he hated her. He was after you just to get you out of her hands. But none of this is news. I want to hear about you.
Oh, thanks.
Did you always know this was what you wanted to do? I like to imagine your parents programmed janitorial droids, and this was your way out of the family business.
Can't ask for better, kid. Complete strangers give you credits to have the time of your life.
I wish my old Jedi Master could meet you. He'd have a harder time selling the whole deprivation is the key to happiness thing.
So originally that site, before they did any changes to the site way back in the day, they didn't use any official numbers of who was actually playing. It was literally just how many people are following that game subreddit. That was literally the only metric of data they had when it first started. Now it's that plus combination of other social medias plus any publicly available data, not that there's necessarily a ton. So it's not like nobody has any official numbers of exactly how many people are playing a game at any given time. SWTOR, we do have Steam, as you've noted. We do have Steam numbers, which are official numbers and show us actually like how many people have played on any given day, which is super cool. I love that. But as you mentioned, it also doesn't include all the people playing from the SWTOR.com launcher, and interestingly enough, most new players I think that we talk to, they say that they say like, oh, I didn't even know you could play this on Steam, you know? Like most of them hear about the game, Google SWTOR, and then download it from SWTOR.com, which honestly makes perfect sense. So we don't have any numbers of how many people play it through outside of Steam, and we never have. Like, when I'm trying to think about it, I honestly think it's 50-50, but I have no proof or no knowledge or no numbers to have any type of backup for that at all. Tuno knows the smuggler's backstory. Apparently, I'm secretly the daughter. It was never Risha.
I hope I've been some help to you, Captain. Because you've sure taught me a lot.
Oh.
I mean, I'd done my share of fighting, but you've got it down to an art.
I'm gonna redo that cutscene I let sit too long. I was blowing my nose. I thought he was gonna keep talking, but he was like, nah. It's my turn to say something.
I hope I've been some help to you, Captain. Because you've sure taught me a lot.
Once again.
I mean, I'd done my share of fighting, but you've got it down to an art.
I got no idea what I'm doing. I'm just making it up.
Then you think better on your feet than anyone I've met, Captain. I put my life in your hands every day.
This is a simple little cutscene. That's nice. Okay, oh my gosh. I think I made it through all the companion stories. Not that I dislike doing them. There was just a lot. There was really a lot of them. Okay, use your ship's holo terminal. Oh my gosh, we're still not done yet. Ah! Oh yeah, so for example, Slasher says, I didn't know SWTOR was on Steam until last year. I always either installed my game disc or from the website. Exactly, like especially because the SWTOR player base, a lot of people coming into it are Star Wars fans. They're like, I'm trying this because I like Star Wars. Some people are like, this is literally their first video game, like period, which is crazy. And so they don't even know what Steam is. Like Steam is something more for people who to play video games more regularly, you know, versus once in a blue moon. Maybe you don't even have Steam because you're like, why would I download Steam? I don't even know what that is, you know. If you don't play video games regularly, versus me, that's like, if a game's not on Steam, I'm like, I don't know if I want it, right? Yeah, super interesting all around. Rude Deboo says offensive. This game is fun though. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're having fun in SWTOR. All right. Let's take a sneaky peek at what our next question.
So good to catch you in, Captain. I trust you're finished playing White Knight to poor little smugglers. If you're finding yourself at loose ends now, a business opportunity has presented itself that I thought might interest you.
It takes credits to maintain this lifestyle.
I assure you, this job promises to be quite profitable. Why don't you meet me at Port Nowhere, and we can discuss it. Perhaps over a game of sabacc.
Sabacc. We're gonna fly to Port Nowhere. Got it. Understood. You guys are having a lot of fun looking up all the voice actor stuff, aren't you? I'm glad you're enjoying it. Erbo says, I only have SWTOR on my Steam account so I can see when there are updates. Right, that's the main reason I switched over to Steam, was so I could update it automatically, which is a really nice perk, but I mean, it's not like life-changing or anything like that. Rudaboo says, I only do the Imperial Agent. I don't know why I like being on the Sith Empire so much. I mean, the Sith Empire is pretty cool. I didn't play on the Imperial side for a very long time because I didn't like the idea of being a bad guy. Hey, and Nobushichi, have fun lurking. Don't forget to get your little Rancor mount once it's done cooking in the oven there. I didn't like the idea of being a bad guy, but once I started understanding the concept more of like, this is a character, like a character in a movie, and you can use them as a vessel to explore the Empire, and it doesn't have to be like a reflection of your own like moral abilities. I still feel bad sometimes when doing the evil choices, but you have to like flip a switch almost. Like, I'm not saving the galaxy today. I am being the evil queen today because that character is the evil queen. It's not me. But yeah, I love the Empire stories because it's such a different atmosphere. It's such a different. There's this atmosphere of like kind of oppression and fear and unsettled all the time. You're never quite sure if you're safe, especially if you're playing on, say, like the Sith Inquisitor. Everyone's kind of out to get you, and you just have to like scramble and claw and plot your way out of things. The bounty hunter, you got to do what you got to do. You've got a job to do, and it's not necessarily about the prosperity of the country and stuff like that. You know, it's your job. You're just a bounty hunter. You're your Boba Fett. Yeah. The agent is, once again, you're always on the edge of your toes. You don't know exactly who you can trust or not trust, even within the own Empire. So if you're talking to a Republic SIS agent, so like the Secret Service Republic side, you mostly can trust them for the most part. But Imperial agent side of things, You can't trust anybody. Oh my god, you can't even trust yourself, and I won't go into that. That is some major spoilers on the Imperial agent side. Oh, you got the adorable baby! Oh, that was it. Just 5-second flying cutscene. Oops. Hey there, Hector. Hector says, I'm feeding my Star Wars addiction watching this. I still want to play, but have geek work to do. I'll be doing geek work later today. Haven't had a chance to play in 3 years, and ooh la la, glad it's still running. Yes, so great news. Still running. Probably still be running, whatever it is. Whoa, there's another smuggler here in Port Nowhere. Can I go see them? Look at this guy. You have a cool looking character, Toogie Willie, and you chose a correct companion to bring with you. And it'll still probably be around whenever you do get a chance, when things slow down and you're ready to play again. But good luck with your geek stuff, and I hope you enjoy the smuggler shenanigans. We're at Port Nowhere right now, which is a really cool area in lore. Only the smuggler can fly here. You can technically only get here during the story, but later on they made a flashpoint in here, which is pretty cool that you can get back to it. I thought that was always very neat. Odie, hey Odie. Odie says, I have not many chances to play the Empire in Star Wars games. That's right, you're often the good guy. Not in a real way, I mean. Battlefront 2 almost did the right thing, but SWTOR a whole new level of Empire corner given to the player. Absolutely, you're right. There's not that many super evil full story playthrough Star Wars games. It definitely leans more towards the good guys, right? No kidding.
Ah, what a moment for the Holo albums. Standing with two of the galaxy's most famous, or should I say, notorious spacers. Captain, I'd like to introduce you to Vaz Treniff. He's, how do I say this delicately?
I rob ships.
I thought you'd appreciate knowing that more than one of his hits has been against Rogan the Butcher.
Wish I could have been there to see that.
I'm the last one who was that's still standing. That mug's been coming after my crew since the last job we pulled on him. Picked them off one by one. Now the Hutts have my best vault cracker. We don't stop them, they'll sell him to Rogan for the price of his head.
What's this we?
Vaz's partner, Combo, was taken by the Hutts while doing preliminary scouting for what could be the heist of the millennium. An Imperial Treasury starship, the King's Ransom, is in orbit just off Nar Shaddaa. I don't have to tell you the kind of credits we're talking about.
Ooh, that'd be hitting those Imperial thugs where it hurts.
You could be righteous and rich. I figured you'd want in.
You know me so well.
My dear, if you decline the chance to thumb your nose at both Rogan and the Empire while rolling in credits, you and I would be through.
I changed my mind. Let's not do this.
We'll split the haul 50-50, but we need the rescue combo first.
Rogan's Lieutenant Strillith is going to pick Combo up at a Hutt cartel safe house on Nar Shaddaa. Boz has the coordinates.
I'll meet you there. If we don't manage to rescue Combo, deal's off.
Bye. Bye. That's a good one. I like Vishnesky for their very first message in chat decided to share. Wahahaha. Thundercats plus Star Wars equals laser kittens in space. That kitten has claws. I like that cat a lot. That sir there, that ship stealer. Heck yeah. Cubester says, I grew up watching all those characters on their respective series for the voice actors and hearing their voices from the individuals who birth an exaggerated form of life into them. I mean, no, that's so cool. Like, a voice actor absolutely does, I don't know if I would say birth life, but gives life to the character. They wouldn't be the same characters if they have a different voice actor. Like, 500%. Absolutely, for sure. I think the light side Sith, says Chef, in SWTOR are a better light side story than the Jedi are, personally. I mean, yeah, I think that's a pretty valid opinion to go do these big light side choices in the Empire is incredibly, like, show of dedication and strength because, you know, although you can't, like, kiss puppies or whatever super considered light side option, you're going against the evils of the Empire, which is kind of big. Kind of a big thing, that place, that Empire. They kind of got a lot of power. Good and bad are points of view. That's your opinion, man. That's something the Jedi would teach you. Or the Sith, I forget which one. Same thing, right? Oh, what quest do I have right here? Venom Safeguards. Oh, that's the quest. I'll just drop that. We go to Nar Shaddaa. We point our camera all cool to get some footage of the ship. Here we go. I always like the idea of the long shadow. What is that in reference to? Did I already forget what's going on in my story? So I'm sorry. Or is that in reference to something else? Why are you using Corso instead of Gustuno? Oh my gosh. Okay, so my general rule of thumb is that when I go to a planet, I take my most recent companion that I got, and that tends to have the most conversations available. Am I just going straight to Nar Shaddaa? I don't have to talk to my terminal? Yeah, it looks like it. However, I am enjoying, with this specific story, I have a rule of thumb that I also flirt with everything that moves. Anything that has a flirt option, I use it. I don't care who it is, we flirt. However, that gets 10 times better and funnier if Corso's there. What can I say? So we gotta bring Corso along with us. We can't have him hollow calling and say, stop flirting with that guy.
That ought to fix you.
But yeah, Cubester, I 100% agree with you. And it's fun. I'm glad that you guys can, like, recognize the voices from other pieces of media. That's something that I couldn't do for a really long time. Here and there, now I can recognize voice actors and actors, but it's not something that comes, like, naturally to me. Like, if someone says it, like, Mr. Swtorista is very good at it. He can connect actors from, like, hundreds of shows together and stuff like that, and I'm like, how do you even know that? But once he says it, then I can most of the time see it or hear it, but otherwise, nope, ain't got it. Oh wow, Kaon says, the fact that as a Sith warrior you can have a special secret time with Darth Grathan's wife and make Vet watch. Okay, there's also some very evil, I don't know if I'd call it a dark side option, but I sure as heck wouldn't call it a light side.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
I'm pretty sure most people would say, that's messed up. Chuff says, I always miss your streams because I was on West Coast time and I'm not a morning person. I'm sorry, I just moved to EST and now you're always on. Oh, that's perfect because you're like 3 hours later than me now. So if I start at 8 a.m., it's 11 a.m. I'm actually, so I never considered myself a morning person. I have a lot of trouble waking up, especially before I started getting more control of my headaches and my sleeping habits and stuff. I am so cranky when I wake up. I set my alarm to wake up an hour before I need to be awake. Otherwise, I literally cannot get up. And so, since I started doing this, however, it's actually so nice to hang out with you guys so early. What's hilarious, though, is a lot of the time recently, because my sleep's been a little funky especially, I'll stream with you guys, I'll use like all my energy, and then I go take a nap on the couch for an hour or two, and then before I get back to like actually doing what I'm supposed to be doing today, like back to work and doing spreadsheets and stuff. If you wake up before noon, then you're a morning person to me. I work evening, though. I mean, that seems like a very valid statement to me. For me, you're a morning person if you can wake up without being crabby and hating being alive. Okay, gross. The Lady of Pain in SWTOR is voiced by Asajj Ventress. Yeah, isn't that is a really neat little voice actor fun fact as well? Absolutely. Snappa says, I was playing Marvel Rivals, and I heard the voices of Clone Wars, Ventress, and Obi-Wan. Yeah, absolutely. See, they're all over the place. Now there are two of them. We are exhausting. You guys aren't exhausting. I just get excited. Yak, 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 yak. Oh, I think I went the wrong way. Oh, I did. I misunderstood what the map was telling me. The writing is so well done. Dark is difficult for me. Right, it makes sense. If it was just very silly, it wouldn't be as difficult to do the dark side decisions. Squish that cat. What? Excuse me. Take a look where we at. I think we're in the safe house now. Yes, we are. Perfect. I remember coming here a long time ago, and I remember thinking, whoa, look at this trees. Look at this weird red hollow tree. Because we have those holographic trees on Nar Shaddaa, but like these ones are like single colored, and this one's like creepy, mostly translucent red tree. Nowhere else in the game does that exist. Who's the weirdest character you can romance in SWTOR? That is a very easy one to answer, but I'm not sure you want me to without any spoilers. It's a character you can't romance till later. And it's an amazing cutscene. That's all I will say. You're on Nar Shaddaa right now? Nice. I think I've already finished Nar Shaddaa. I'm just traveling back. Whoa. This looks like the goods, all right. Step back, Hook. He's still ours until the credits change hands. This person does devour a little Sith. Rogan already said he'll pay. It's not subject to negotiation.
You're going home empty-handed, Strelth.
Oh, I've heard of you, Captain. I never thought to meet such a notorious thorn in the great Rogan side. She tried to fight Rogan for a fool. Kill her and I'll double the price on this one. This is private business arrangement, Captain. I'll have to ask you to leave unless you're planning to make an offer.
How long do you want to gamble that Rogan's empire stays bigger than mine?
Happy Friday, hey Cooper. An interesting question. We've noticed your eyes, Captain. Your alliance with Rogan's former Whitelaw pirates gives you a lot of influence in Outer Rim. Yeah! Rogan will kill you if you make a deal with this scum. Are you threatening me? Do you truly think Rogan would war against the entire Hutt cartel on your word?
You kill everyone here, Captain. Who's to say who did it? Strelth's not known for working things out peacefully.
Vaz! I knew you'd save me, Vaz, buddy. I just knew it.
Frame Rogan for killing Rascuro. You cut off his ties to the entire Hutt cartel.
Is 4X, yes.
I wouldn't risk it, Captain. Hutts make bad enemies. Not such good friends either, come to think of it.
You wouldn't dare.
You heard the other option. Who do you want to be working with in the long run?
Hutt cartel has always appreciated boldness. We are amenable to your offer, Captain. No, I won't let this scum humiliate Rogan a second time. Finish this how you like. I'm done here. Scorps, squelps, squelps, quelps. I kill. I murder. Ahaha! Yes, little Sith. I don't like that many times keeping useful people alive to do terrible things for you is considered to be light side choices for the warrior, so I killed them all. Had to go get Dark 5. I do like in the Republic stories, the light side option is to capture the person and have them go to court or jail or whatever, and the dark side option is just to kill them. I think that's a very fun way to approach it. It's not like, let them go, usually.
Told you I wouldn't let them hold you.
I told them you'd come for me, Vaz. They didn't think you could do it. Thanks lots for bringing Vaz here. I was real scared without him.
Aw,
You shouldn't have let the hut walk, Captain. No points for live enemies.
Your friend doesn't seem too bright.
He's a, what you call it?
A
Savant. Believe me, with code, he's the best.
I was always good with numbers, and it was Vaz taught me how I could use it.
I protect him. We work together.
Didn't I just
Now
hear
we
that
hit
story?
the Imperial treasure ship. Darmus made arrangements for us to use one of the Republic's secret shuttle pads to get up there. I'll transmit the specs and meet you. Then we'll bilk those Imperials out of more credits than you've ever seen.
Are these guys early models of Cathar species? Yes. So when they went to make Cathar playable, they had to design a version that would basically fit. It would fit into the same type of character shape as a human, so that all the outfits and all the cutscenes and stuff would fit. But yeah, it's just like the Nautilans. The original Cathar are different. Just like the original Nautilans are different than the version that we see as a character. Locate the Secret Republic shuttle pad. Oh, I can't tell quite where it is on the map, so I'll run out and go find out. But yeah, no, you cannot be Light 5 and Dark 5 at the same time. You could earn, like, what is it, like 10,000 Dark Side points and earn 10,000 Light Side points, but you can only ever be Dark or Light. You can't be both at the same time, apart from being neutral. But yeah, they have some hairstyles and stuff that you can't actually get, which is so sad. Oh, did I... Oh, I see. The other one's just around the corner. Good. There's no bonus for gray. That's right. I remember thinking that was really rude when I first started playing, that you could get light side stuff and you could get dark side stuff, but there was no nothing for remaining neutral. Nope. No reward. Actually technically punished by not getting anything. So rude. I played this part. Oh, it finished differently for me. I was a Sith warrior. You're a Sith warrior? I wonder if it's a similar story, because I think this is a story specifically only for the Smuggler right now. But if you chose some dark side options, then yeah, for sure it could end differently.
Surprised to see me?
Yes?
Who do you think pulled the strings to let you use this shuttle pad? Darmus told me what you're doing. It's quite heroic, really. The Treaty of Coruscant forbids official strikes on non-military vessels. We're lucky you're not bound by that.
I always try to look out for the little guy.
Just a warning, then. The Empire is moving reinforcements into the area. Be careful. The shuttle pad's right over there.
Thanks, Senator Dodonna, but it's kind of weird that you're here yourself. Are you, like, here to betray me or what, bro? Hello!
This is the ship we'll use to rendezvous. It's Imperial salvage, so it's good camo. Combo's cracked a signal we need to dock with the King's ransom.
What happens once we dock?
Bay's filled with empty cargo containers. Me and Combo will hide in one while you pilot us in.
In one?
After you secure the hangar bay, pop us, and we'll loot the vaults from inside.
Will you hold my hand, Vaz? You know I don't like the dark.
Didn't I show you I won't let anything hurt you, bud? Just climb in. Nice and easy.
Give that guy a glow stick. That's a nice daddy.
Spring us when we're clear.
Oh, he's going in the box too. Aww. So we had a mommy in the last cutscenes on Hoth, and now we have a daddy on Nar Shaddaa. And the Smuggler has no parents at all. Boink. Yep, Gray, neutral gets you no rewards. You're right. It's kind of the same way in Mass Effect. Tactically, yes, the Sith Inquisitor, if you play it neutral, it gets a different title. That's not the same as, like, being able to wear items and stuff like that, though. See, I know how to make a most droid sound.
Hey, what are you doing poking around here? The only arrival code we've received is for Imperial Starship 2423 T6H3L5.
Flirt.
Pilot Lieutenant Commander Anaya Aurelia Cleone of the Chiss Alliance.
Ooh. Do you really want to be talking about stuffy landing permits at a time like this?
What are you... Oh, no, I'm on duty.
Oh.
Just show me your rooms and I'll wait until you get off.
Whoa.
No.
Why was that light
You
side?
impertinent vixen. I will not be seduced away from my duties. My love of the Empire is as the sun to the...
Oh, for the love of...
Don't kill him. Oh.
Move it along, Captain. Get the volts combo.
Why was
When
that
he's
a
got the
light side
security
option?
down, we should split up. Hit as many volts as we can before they lock down again. Meet you back here when we're done.
But, like, I thought it would be was light side because potentially we could get through it without killing anybody and just doing a little flirting, but it did not seem to work out that way, no. How does he remember that whole code? See, he's a good one. I would have found his quarters after the shift is over. I like an agent that can remember more than 6 numbers strung together. Catman was jealous. There you go. I think that was the true gist of things. You're right. Loot an elevator card from a security officer. Oh, you look like you're. Okay, press T to leave. I'm so sorry. I like jump scared myself. No music. I have it turned off. Hey there, Airboy. I have it turned off because I'm recording the cutscenes in the background and I want to string them all together to make like a little movie so that we can have it, the music be like continuous instead of kind of like starting and stopping and stuff like that. But yeah, so I have it specifically turned off. You want some music though? Smuggler theme for sure. Yeah, but we mostly for that reason, and have everything like turned up to the max. I don't want to spoil it, but I don't think his quarters will exist by the end of the shift. He's also dead, so there's that problem too. Sadly, your Cathar friend was on a dark side run. Oh my gosh. When I used to play Flashpoints, when I just started this game, I would get so mad at my friends when they would choose the dark side options when we were on the Republic side. I was like, what is wrong? Why would you do the evil choice? I'd make them like sit there and... Gulper says, can someone explain dynamic encounters to me? Sure can. You know what? Instead of me explaining it, here, take a look at this guy, this kitten axe to start with. Encounters, Swtorista. Let's watch the quick little video about it. Oh, what did I do? Dynamic encounters, Swtorista, because it's like 4 minutes long. The only thing that's changed is we now have dynamic encounters on all of the starter planets and all of the capital planets. Ooh. And Ilum. So there's like a whole bunch of planets now and a whole bunch more rewards than when I originally made this.
A series focused on the basics of Star Wars: The Old Republic. Dynamic encounters are a new type of scheduled time quests on different planets in Star Wars: The Old Republic. Some of the funny ones include carrying baby tauntauns up hills, advertising as a gonk droid, and launching Gamorreans into a Sarlacc pit. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to find dynamic encounters and why you might want to run them. Dynamic encounters currently only take place on Tatooine and Hoth, but more planets are...
Lies! They are now on Coruscant, Dromund Kaas, Ord Mantell, Hutta, Korriban, Tython, and Ilum, in addition to Tatooine and Hoth. It's awesome. It's great. It's really cool.
going to be added in the future. You can see planets that have dynamic encounters available on the galaxy map. They'll have a symbol of a yellow down arrow with a green-blue diamond in the center. There's also a similar symbol which represents planets that also have hidden chain invasions, which are similar to dynamic encounters. When you click into a planet on your galaxy map, you can even see which encounters are active and how long they have left. Once on the planet, your mini-map will now display nearby dynamic encounters as diamonds. When you roll over them on your mini-map, they'll give you more information like how long they'll last. I also like to use the bigger world map to see all of the diamonds on the entire planet, so I can pick and choose which dynamic encounters I might want to play. Dynamic encounters can reappear on the map every 15 minutes, so on the hour, 15 after, 30 after, and 45 after. So if you're looking for a specific encounter or want to see if there's any new ones, that's when you'd want to check. There's 2 reasons why you might want to play dynamic encounters. The first is they're on lower level planets and are considered lower level quests, which means they can be a fun and interesting way to level up once you get to planets with dynamic encounters. If you're a longtime player, there's even a legacy perk you can unlock that gives you extra experience from dynamic encounters. If you're max level at level 80, dynamic encounters each reward 50 tech fragments and 3 conquest commendations, making them a good way to earn tech fragments even compared to the group content in the game. At a low level, you just get XP. Whether you're high or low level, there are a bunch of cool item rewards that you can get from dynamic encounters. First off are the achievement rewards, and they're the ones I'm most interested in. If you complete the meta achievement, the overall achievement for Tatooine, and separately the Hoth encounters, you'll get a mount. There's the Desert Sand and Frozen Peaks mounts. These mounts are nothing very interesting when you look at them, but they have a very unique feature. You can use them as pet mounts. They are one of the first and few mounts in the game that allow...
Can you use all the new ones? There were 7 more that were added, 1 for each planet that was added. Can you still use them as pet mounts? Yes, amazing. Are the new ones nothing special? Incorrect. The new ones are really cool. The ones for like Tython and stuff like that. And Culper, you can grab the dynamic encounters guide I have on Swtorista.com if you wanted to see the rewards.
Allow you to have your pet ride on the back. These meta achievements are no small task though. To get them, you need to complete 125 encounters total on that planet, and each encounter do it at least once. And since they appear on the map randomly every 15 minutes, it might take you a while to find them all. In addition, the encounters themselves do have some randomized rewards. There's also 2 really high quality armor sets that are only available as random drops from dynamic encounters. The Hidden Chain armor set only drops from the Hidden Chain invasion encounters, and as far as I can tell, the Electric Gaze armor set only drops from champion enemies in dynamic encounters, so the ones that have a star. That's
the general gist of things, Culper. I hope that gave you a general idea. But yeah, have fun if you want. I know you're kind of coming back to the game after a break. I have a very bad sense of time passing. I don't know if there's a specific word for it. Like, I have really struggled. If something happened today, I can usually remember it happened today if I do some backtracking, like thinking hard about it. But other than that, if something happened yesterday or a few days ago or a week ago, or if anything was over a week ago, it all happened in the same time span. Like, something that happened a year ago is the same as something that happened a week ago. I can't tell how long it was. So, like, for me, the last time you played, the last time I remember chatting to you about the game, it was like, you know, it was like last week, right? Do you know how long you've actually taken a break? Because, like, I clearly remember you stuff like that. But yeah, have fun. So it feels really weird saying, like, have fun coming back. But welcome back to the game, and I hope you have fun checking out the dynamic encounters, especially the ones on the earlier planets. I honestly really enjoyed poking around on them and working on trying to see one of every quest reward there. Hey there, Say is not here. Hello, Say. Do you have a main, and what class is it, and what spec? Hey, yeah, great question. So I'm playing on a side character right now, an alt character. I'm just playing a smuggler because I haven't played the smuggler for a very long time. Hang on. Is it? Am I going the right way? Okay, here we go. But the main character that I play when I'm actually doing more difficult content is my trooper.
she is a Vanguard tank, and that's usually what I play when I'm doing more difficult content. It's by far my favorite one. The game is super loud compared to your voice. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. It's because I'm recording. That's why I sometimes keep turning off the sound altogether. I want to record it nice and loud and solid. Since 2022! Oh, you were hanging around the stream even after you stopped. Got it. Ooh, that was not a cutscene. That was just explosions. But yeah, say if you're ever here on a day, loud. If you ever here on a day when I'm not playing my Smuggler story, you'll probably catch me. You'll probably catch me poking around on my trooper. Oh look, we snuck right past those guys. See, they don't. Oh my gosh, look, this is the account officer, and here's the treasury crewman, and we're just gonna leave them alone. Heist of the Millennium. Loot the genetic sample. The Nova... Whoa, what are these items we're getting? Hang on. Nova 13 disease strain. Oh, I don't like that. Was the first one we got. Ekar armaments disintegrator schematics. Oh. And the unusual electronics. Seaman Laboratories prototype auxiliary brain. Wow. Okay. I don't like that we're stealing genetic disease things. That kind of worries me. Yeah, those guys. No, those guys they're not supposed to protect it. They just work on the ship. It was the other guys that I snuck past that are supposed to, actually guard it. Is there a known bug that the double-bladed lightsaber is not visible in cutscenes? Backer. Hey there, Backer TM. Good question. Let me think. Oh, we get to steal the other stuff too? Oh my gosh. Here, look. Nighty-night. Ow! So the first thing I would do is Backer TM is I would try just swapping lightsabers real fast. You can escape out of a cutscene if you don't want to complete it, if you want to restart it by pressing the escape key on your keyboard. Try equipping a different lightsaber that does not have the same model and see if that one works. If like every double-bladed lightsaber is not working, that means there's something wrong with your game files. I think what I would recommend to do is SWTOR crashing guide. I'm gonna link you a guide called Crashing While Playing. I know that's not the issue that you're experiencing, but I want you to try, number in the table of contents number 3 and number 4, and that's going to be to update your drivers, and it teaches you how if you don't already know how, your graphic drivers, and more importantly, verify your game files, because sometimes your files get a little funky and it makes funky stuff happen. But it could just be that specific lightsaber. Sometimes they're just stupid. Why does the trooper use a blaster in cutscenes? Because I don't know. It makes me cranky. I don't even know the reasoning behind that, to be honest. But yeah, Backer, hopefully it's maybe just that lightsaber, and the easy fix is, grab another one, right? Okay, so what else do we got? We have the strange skull. I like reading what they are. Oh, it's the skull of Canderous Ordo. Oh, I don't like that. He's a Mandalorian hero. Whoa, go to photoreceptor. Oh my gosh, that's from Knights of the Old Republic too. Oh my god. Heavy on the references here. This is a good heist. Marn Hieroglyphs, utility belt. Who's Marn? Marn. Oh my gosh, wait, that's I know who that is. Isn't that from the Knights of the Old Republic comics? Marn Hieroglyph. That's the fuzzy guy, right? Oh, I can't spell. Hieroglyph Star Wars. Oh my gosh, yeah! Oh, snap! They went heavy with the lore references here. It's this guy. He's eating a chicken wing. Oh my gosh. Wow. I don't think I knew what any of those were the first time I played the Smuggler story. I don't know if I picked up on like the deeper references or even like remembered them, you know? Oh, that's so exciting. That's so fun. So fun. I can only assume it was some issue saving measure. I just don't know what. Oh, we need to rotate-o potato the laser.
Alright. It's laser time. Go blast that final vault, because I want to go rob it. What if you made dyes, would they sell for a lot? It's super hit or miss. Sometimes the crafting materials cost more than the dyes, so you just have to do the math. But yeah, some people make good money from dyes, absolutely, from crafting them.
Promoted him far beyond his...
Oops. Okay, so this one... Oh, it's a moth! Look what she's wearing. I like that outfit. And it's kind of hard to get a hold of, but it exists. Oh, we got 3 different moths here. We got Moth Taylor. Are you a moth? Yes, but you're Corso Riggs guy here. Moth Ganthus and Moth Soren. And there's all these cool... Who's that? There's like a Tukata or something in here. I'm not entirely sure, and I'm not sure I want to know. What's in this one? Little baby one. Oh, nothing. Nothing. Oh, and there's more stuff in here. Let me in. Let me in. I want to steal your stuff. Okay, alright, fair enough. We had to go in a cutscene.
Promoted him far beyond his station.
What do the Dark Lords possibly see in this scheme to replace soldiers of the Empire with pathetic, lawless criminals?
Who are you? How did you get in here?
If you don't have any valuables, I'll move to the next vault. Carry on.
Is that a reference
The ship
to
is
something?
under attack! Call for reinforcements! The Void Wolf!
The King's Ransom is under attack. I command you to use all your fleet's resources to drive off this invasion.
Now, as you always remind me, I wasn't born to the Imperial military, so I may have the power structure wrong, but I'm pretty blasted sure I outrank you.
I'm getting the feeling you guys don't like each other.
You're the one they're begging me to save them from? I guess there are things pathetic, lawless criminals are good for after all.
You're bound by the rules of warfare to send reinforcements when an Imperial vessel is under attack.
Oh, did I not mention? The Empire just declared war on the Republic and all its representatives. And as Article 17 of the Zyos Convention states, an Imperial Admiral is justified in destroying Imperial targets at risk of falling into enemy hands.
Oh, no!
With the Captain's track record, I just can't take that chance.
Oh, I see.
Get back to the hangar bay. There's an Imperial battlecruiser attacking the ship. The whole thing's gonna blow.
Oh, I understand now about his quarters might not exist after the end of this mission. Oh, good thing I already looted most of the important stuff already. Why does she have shiny eyes? Asked Son of Austerlitz. Ah, yes, so she's actually using one of the appearances from the cartel market. This one's not very expensive, and you can usually, I think, even pick it up on the GTN. How do we do it? Appearance customizations? It's like white eyes or something like that. How do I... Not Sith pale eyes. Ah, no, not bright blue eyes. Wear white eyes! Or is it in a pack with other things? Here we go. Appearance, white eyes. And I think it looks really cool. It makes them, yeah, it gives them that luminescent quality. So my general idea is her character is cyborg character. So so in addition to the cybernetics on her face, she's also got cybernetic eyes in my mind. Yeah, I think it's cool. I like it. I'm a fan. I'm pretty happy with her character design. After spending some time thinking about what I might like. Oh my god, I can still rob this one! I thought I was going to be locked out from robbing this. Mutant Korriban Tukata Brain. Oh my god, it was a Tukata. And this one is a Geonosian Queen's Head. Ew. I don't want it. What's in here? Biomass container. Frozen. Preserved Skakoan? What's Skakoan? Star Wars Skakoan. Where's my deep cut? Oh, wait, what are these guys? The heck is this guy? What is he? Apparently he's been in Clone Wars. I haven't seen all of Clone Wars, so maybe slightly out of the loop here. Skakoan in Legends, perfect. Sentient species of humanoid mammals. Highly xenophobic. Where do we get to see them? Skakoans in the galaxy.
They're apparently in Knights of the Old Republic 12. I just don't remember them. So apparently that was the deepest lore cut ever. That was way deeper than the other ones. And there's no way I would have remembered that one. Yeah. Okay, head back to the ship. Go, 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 go. Because the ship's being bombarded. The Tucata brain is a reference to a side quest on Korriban. I was wondering about that. Is that like a reference? It was a mutated Tucata brain. And there was that guy that was researching Tucata with the Force. But I don't think he had Tucata brain that was worth keeping on an Imperial vault. I don't think he had anything quite so fancy for Darth Malora there. Lord Renning.
Alright.
We'll just leave.
What are you waiting for? Let's launch the ship.
What are you waiting for? Let's launch this ship. Damn straight. Let's go. Get the heck out of here. I want to look up Lord Renning really fast. Which story are you doing here? So noisy. I'm sorry. So loud. I am running the Smuggler story. I'm not entirely sure what planet I'm on right now. I just finished Hoth. It sent me back to Nar Shaddaa, and it sent me to go rob the vault. So we're kind of in a in-between part of the storyline. Really cool part of the storyline. I wanted to look up Lord Renning. Lord Renning SWTOR. This guy? Whoa. Oh my god! That's amazing! Okay, so here's Lord Renning. Here's Lord Renning. There was a time when there was a bug where your eyeballs, or some characters' eyeballs, were not sitting correctly in their face. And their teeth were not sitting in their face properly, and someone posted this screenshot from that time. That is, here's normal Lord Renning. Here's, oh. Why does the game sound so loud? Because I'm trying to record the voiceover and stuff like that, and I can't figure out how to turn down just explosions, unfortunately. Sorry.
I hate Imperials. Crazier than a hut on Glitterstim. What kind of morons blow up their own ship so it don't get looted?
The whole Empire is filled with folks who'd poison their own soup just to kill the guy across the table.
Here's to the Republic chasing them back into dark space. Let's split and then let's split, you know? I don't want to chance anyone following. How much do we get?
Here's everything I got. What do you have?
Split it 50-50.
I'll have Combo Tally. He's good with numbers and honest like a Jedi.
Aww.
Been nice working with you, Captain. You're good people. Come on, Combo. Let's go see what kind of hidey hole this haul can buy us.
Thanks, Captain.
Aw. That's so cute. Hey there, Fear Kills. Just spend some cartel coins now. Got my Mon Mothma hairstyle. Wait, there's no Clueless. You can't buy the Mon Mothma hairstyle. You had to get it in achievements. Or do you mean you got the other one that's up the track? Or do you mean something else entirely that's on the in the appearance track in here? I like that. That's how I look on that's how I look on any regular given day, says Kay on the Spirit Hole. That's what I look like before my coffee. I just want to like sit here and make characters. I know that sounds silly. Like I want to make outfits. Uh-oh. Senator Dodonna, are you getting what's coming to you? Oh my gosh, look at these shock laws with the cybernetics. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hands off the Senator.
Captain, I thought you were dead. The ship, I saw it explode.
I escaped.
Megfenka parton hoje
I thought you was dead too.
Futot ki a tengere.
Rogan's gonna be real
Esa
happy. I didn't.
silgo terbera serzet lakata.
Sick the Sorox on the lady. Apparently they're named Sorox. See, look here, I'll mute this because it's too loud otherwise. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh. I stealthed out. That was not the correct solution to that problem. Whoops. Assassin, die! Die, die, die! Yeah, slap! And a glove slap is a little old place where we can get together. Oh, what happened? Oops. We need sound. There we go. Oh, you got the concert
I owe
one.
you
Yeah,
again,
the
Captain.
concert one's cool. Absolutely.
Though I'm not sure whether to be grateful or blame you for bringing this trouble down in the first place. What are those things? Have you ever seen an animal like this?
The beast looks modified. I can't make heads or tails of the original form.
Well, I'll pay good money to find out what they are. And how Rogan the Butcher got his hands on them.
They're just little buddies.
He's just managed to move himself from thorn in my side to public enemy #1.
So, what's the plan? Send a strike team? Sick the SIS on him?
Why would I want to do that when I have you? Rogan is the Void Wolf's most dangerous tool. I think the time has come to take down his criminal empire once and for all.
I would take him down!
Have you worked out an angle yet?
Find out anything Darmus knows about Rogan's businesses and where he might have gotten those things that attacked me. Then we can figure out how to best work this plan into the larger war effort.
Ta-da! Cool. And I got a box. Visionary Targeters MK2 cash. I don't get those very often, actually. Let's open it up and see what I get. Oh, thank you! I got a bunch of gear in there. Sweet! Thank you very much! All geared up and ready to go. Oh, I see. My relic doesn't want to quite go in the right slot there. How's that look? Nope, that was incorrect. How's that look? Yep, that was correct. Awesome! Travel to Port Nowhere. Oh, we're already heading back there. I'm kind of surprised, actually. Let's go to my ship. Wait a second. Will this bring me to my ship? I'm not sure how to get back to my ship, so I'm just gonna go the super lazy way of going to my personal starship here. I just got my Rancor mount, says Nobu. Nice, congratulations. Cheers. Have a good sleep. That's so nice of you to leave the tab up too. I appreciate that. Pug says, when I play through the storyline, I like to turn off sprint while indoors for extra RP. Gives me the time to look around the set pieces in detail and listen to NPC conversations. Oh, that's so smart. Yeah, when I play these the first time, since I'm like 13 years into the game, so I don't think I want to go quite that slow, but you'll see me like running around going, oh my god, what's this? Oh my god, look at this box, look at this chair. I do the same thing except at full speed, looping around in 16 circles. That's one of the reasons when I was playing the Flashpoints, I didn't originally want to use the group finder. Not because I didn't want to skip the cutscenes, but specifically because I wanted to take my time. And that's fun to do with a friend if they're the kind of friend that likes poking around or chatting about things as you play too. Okay, let's see where we headed. I want to do this. Go from Nar Shaddaa to Port Nowhere again. Do lightsabers sell for a lot? I'm guessing you mean probably crafted lightsabers. Not particularly, no. What happened? I suddenly flashbanged and the game audio is gone. Probably just me pressing the buttons. If I had to guess. Hey, Nar Shaddaa. But if you accidentally turned off your own sound, try Control S. Control plus S and see if that gives it a fix. Here we go, Port Nowhere. I need to figure out how to do like star wipes or cross fades or whatever it's called that Star Wars does in the older movies. I think we just go to Port Nowhere. Yeah, it's fun that you can make your companions craft for you, for sure.
That ought to fix you.
If you like being able to make stuff for yourself, though, crafting, you can craft a bunch of different lightsabers. That's always a fun thing to be able to do. But I wouldn't necessarily say it's a lucrative thing to do, not necessarily something that's going to make you a ton of money on the GTN. It's usually, for that kind of stuff, it's often better to just get the materials and sell them, you know? Can I go this way? Oh, I sure can. I sure can. Fort Nowhere. Oh, yeah. Hey, Darmus, you certainly like hanging out here, don't you? You corrupt politician.
Welcome back, Captain. Senator Dodana's already called to rave about how you just saved her life. Meaning the whole Republic's backing you when you finally take down Rogan. Not bad for somebody from the wrong side of the hyperlane.
When did you two decide that I want to start hunting down the most brutal gangster in the entire galaxy?
Unless you like being ambushed in every spaceport, I don't think the Butcher's given you much choice. You're definitely off to a good start. He's lost a lot of influence since you cut him off from the huts.
Nice.
Let me get the Senator on the link. She's going to want to hear what I found.
Ding ding, no one home? Look at him eat! Look at his glowing green plate! Oh, she's not home.
What is it? And talk quickly.
she
I
is
got
home.
pulled out of a vote for this.
Creatures Rogan sent at you seem to be cybernetically modified versions of native Vossian wildlife.
Voss?
As far as I know,
I knew it.
no native animal has ever been legally exported off Voss.
It's time to track down who's been playing zookeeper for Rogan.
Voss is a strange place, newly discovered, very isolationist. I'll pull some strings and get you a landing permit, but it'll take a while.
We shouldn't wait. Rogan's finally vulnerable, and the Captain's gained quite a reputation recently. If anyone's going to step into Rogan's shoes, Captain, this is the time, and yours are the lovely feet.
I wouldn't turn down a chance to rule the galactic underworld with an iron fist.
Iron feet!
Unfortunately, the only one who knew all of Rogan's secrets was his mentor, Ivory. And he disappeared years ago.
That's not entirely true. Rogan's predecessor was arrested by the Republic. To my knowledge, he's still incarcerated in a top-secret facility on Belsavis.
Makes sense.
This is highly restricted knowledge. Even within the Senate, not everyone knows of Belsavis. You must not repeat any part of this.
Isn't that more the Empire sort of thing?
It's hard to be the good guy. If you don't kill offenders outright, you need a place to put them. It may take months to get the permits for Voss. Belsavis will be easier.
Ivory and Rogan were like father and son. If you can find him, you'll know Rogan's hideouts, stashes, things we'd never find ourselves.
This is a man who used to sell children to the huts for gladiatorial games. The Republic will insist on tight restrictions for dealing with him. But it's worth it. If you're going to war with Rogan, Belsavis will be your first battleground. I'll get the permits in order.
Permits!
Rogan has no idea who's coming after him.
It's me! The one with the iron feet. I'm actually really digging the Smuggler story. I'm so sorry for all the hate I have given it in the past. It was not deserved. Not deserved at all. Not even a little bit. Waifu wants to know, does it make sense for troopers to craft lightsabers? No. Can you? Yes. Does it cause you any hindrance? No. Should you if you want to? Yes. He's grabbing whatever that is with his bare hands. The plate of toxic food? Absolutely. I will see you guys Monday. We will more than likely be doing Monday morning operations. Just as a heads up, the Monday after that, we'll probably be doing a special celebration stream. I haven't decided the exacts yet, but we'll be celebrating something. Yee. And we're gonna go say hi to our friend Kitty Kisses and see what he is up to. If you have any more questions about the game, Kitty Kisses is very friendly. I do highly recommend that you ask any new player questions to him. Very, very friendly person. Hope you guys have a great day. And what shows Modern Life? Welcome back to the game and have